Hey everybody, it's File under action. I am back representing the Wraith unit. We are playing some more of the Banner Saga on PC. We have escaped Eidertoff. We just left the Godstone Dunder, I think. Let's go to the map. Loading. Loading. Load faster, please. Please load faster. It's just a map. Oh, we're at Haukstorp. That's right. Forgot the name of the town. We're at Haukstorp. It was like overrun by dredge. I think we fought some off, if I remember correctly. And then we're headed down to Sigrholm. So we're going to go there. And I bet we're going to go to Borsgard next, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, we're headed down to Sigrholm to find Juno. Let's take a look at our heroes. Everyone should be well rested, I think. Yep, everyone's good to go. Market, I think I've taken everything. Yeah, there's no supplies to get. I checked the map. We don't want to rest because we're in good spirits. Everybody's well rested, so we're gonna head out. Okay, that's Haukstorp. Several women are talking aggressively at the young girl found nearly frozen to death, now called Ockfrosta. The quiet child's face expresses quiet terror, aggressively jabbing at the dirt with a stick with which she clearly used to draw on the ground. Let's try to talk to her. You're safe, you say, looking into the girl's blue eyes. She calms a bit before stepping towards you. Using her stick to point at the deep gouge in the ground she previously made, she whispers edge, edge, edge. Doesn't mean anything to you, but you feel like you connected with her a bit. Okay. We are off. Okay. What's happened here? Oh, another Godstone? Which Godstone is this? It looks like a lady Godstone. The Godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much-needed rest. Ivor shoos some children away from a solitary dredge slinger lying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that? You ask Ivor, pointing to the dredge body. I don't think so, he replies. Still couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around. Let's inspect. Hours pass without warning? Ingrid's Godstone is carved with ancient runes which don't make much sense to you, though Eyvind tells you some of the menders have deciphered them. It's how the menders learn the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs contain more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing he tells you is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who is reading it. That's weird. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it can be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Eyvind doesn't know how to read it himself. Juno could, he says. Alright, let's go. As you're readying to depart, you hear screams from near the main Godstone. The same boy so curious about the dead dredge before, shrieking and pointing. For a moment you think it must not have been dead, but then you see that they've opened a wrapping that was in the dredge's hands. Wait, says Ivor, his arm across her chest. This shouldn't be seen. Give everyone away. A chill sweeps over you. Alette pushes past and gasps. Stop, shouts Ivor, but the curious onlookers have already seen it. What is it? Is it a dead person? Leave it. On the ground before the dead singer is a small stony figure, its hands searching for something it can't find. That's a baby. Oh. That dredge is a woman? We've been killing women, we've been slaughtering women and children this whole time, leaving them to die. In a war, it's only the males who fight. We've been fighting these dredge the whole way. Why are women with children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading, they're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness, something black is covering the world. The dredge are running from it just as we are running from them. The serpent, the quake, it's all the beginning of the end. Ivor, you knew? Why? Why didn't you say something? When I was young, I killed one of the Sunder during the Second Great War. We called it rays. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Varl. I stumbled upon Rays deep in a snowstorm alone. She was nursing. Oh, she! I threw my axe. It twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. Oh. That's how I killed the Sunder. When I found my way to Grofheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kinder, next to be king. I left, walked until I ended up in Skager. Oh. Where no one knew what I had done. Wow. So he killed the Sunder, but the Sunder didn't want to live. Wow, that's pretty crazy. For a long time, nobody says a thing until a child breaks the silence. What do we do with the baby, she asked. A lump forms in your throat, looking at the small obsidian creature squirming before you. Oh, man. Oh, this is a tough choice. It's a baby. We're taking it with us. You argue strongly for showing mercy and humanity. Some of the women in the caravan hesitantly agree to take the dredged infant, while others are furious about bringing it along. Not long afterward, one of the women comes to you and said, its swaddling was being held by this, giving you a hairpin that looks distinctly undredged-like. An inscription from the silver almost slips your notice. Persevere, from the goddess herself, if you ask me, the woman tells you. Vadran Silver Brooch. I mean, that's a tough choice. Like, what? How's that gonna affect me later? This dredge baby. Am I gonna get to fight with Dredge on my side later? I don't, like, who knows? You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area that Varl have gathered. Ivor joins as you approach. Eyvind, you'd rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a mead house than battling a Sunder? No, I'd rather be known for not dying. Well, that's true. Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this 100 times in Great Wars. Take some warriors, plow head first into the dredge. They follow you into the hills, get lost. Now they're not following you. When you did this 100 times, did they have a bellower lead? Did they have bellower lead them? Have you never heard about the time I hit bellower in the head with a throwing axe? Careful, my friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here. The warriors were just noting that there's a damn good number of dredge on our asses. Bellower pulling up the rear. This one thinks he can just wander up there and throw them off our tracks. How about some gratitude? Thought you'd be happy to finally be oldest Varl in the land, Eyvind. Never happy to lose more Varl, Crummer. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me. Comments like that remind me, I've already wasted too much time doing nothing. In the old days, I'd already be halfway to the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you coming, Ingvar? You could ask Bellower for your arm back. Don't think so. Not exactly in the mood right now. Alright then, I'll tell Hatterborg you said hello. Crummer and a good many Varl warriors head out towards the growing army of Dredge. Oh, am I losing him? Is he going to come back? He always has before, but this time feels different, I fear. Well, that means I have more days of supplies. We're gonna camp out. Yeah, we're gonna camp out right here. And rest, just to get our morale back up. What's the item I got? What is the item that I grabbed? 1 to strength resist? Okay, yeah. Alright, that boosted morale a little bit. Let's go. This will jump around back down. You notice most of the Varl pacing while others sleep. Their brief conversations with each other and other clansmen grow shorter and sharper. Go away, roars one Varl at a young girl asking them too many questions. All the clansmen stop and stare. We'll make a joke. I think you just ruined her dream of marrying a Varl boy. You say, time your smile just right. The giant grins and throws back his head with booming laughter. Other Varls join in the mirth, and the caravan feels a bit uplifted for it. The giant explains, we live in the north for its space, endless miles of snow, ice, mountains, fields, space to be alone. But here there is no time for such things. Understanding slowly trickles through the caravan, relieving some of the tension. Yay. There's Sigrholm. So let's tuck in and let's head all the way there. Gather around, doubters. Oh, Crummer's back. Echoes just shout in the distance as Crummer and his band of warriors break through nearby foliage. And behold, the invincible Varl. The caravan is thrilled to see Crummer return safely. Oh, that's good. Did the plan work? Work, responds Crummer. Of course it worked. Same old dread. Should be another day or two at least before they even find their own asses. Oh, sweet. I got some renown. That's good. That's really good. If you apologize, I'll tell you how I found these, Crummer says, tossing a pair of leather gloves that look bigger enough. Leather gloves. Red leather, yellow leather. Oh my gosh. Leather gloves that look big enough for a Varl. He leans in close, whispering so Ubin can't hear. Had something to do with a raven's nest and a hair tie. Dunder's band? Dunder's hand. I mean, we're digging it. As
Sigrholm approaches, we fear the worst. The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud homes sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake. What has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains?
One catastrophe to another, says Oddleaf as you pull into Sigrholm. The town appears to be sinking into the lake. The townspeople peek from dark windows and makeshift hovels further up the hill. No, says Eyvind, looking frantic. Where is she? He runs to the front of the caravan, looking out over the water. Juno isn't here, and you get the creeping feeling you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare, aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. All I'm saying is, how long are you willing to wait? While taking stock of caravan, you've inadvertently walked into a debate between Oddleaf and Eyvind. As long as we need to. And I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place. Why? What's wrong? Something doesn't feel right. The people here are staring at us like those vultures in the waste. Sorry, Eyvind, I think Oddleaf is right. I saw a man. The whole time we were setting up, he was just watching me. In a creepy way. How long before the dredge find us here? Juno will come. Just give it a little more time. Rook, listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. Alright, let's go to the heroes. Let's see what item we got. There's Dunder's hand. According to myth, +3 strength. What item do you have? +1 will per turn, 1 will per turn, +1 armor per turn. So he mends himself. How much to promote you? 20. +1 will per turn. I don't have anyone who's really close to level 5 except for her. So I think what I want to do is, we'll just hold on. We'll sit on it right now. All right, cool. Let's go to the market. We'll do 10 days of supplies. Alright, let's go talk to my friend. You're really worried about her, aren't you? What? Oh, Juno? Worry doesn't begin to describe it. If she doesn't find us here or something has happened to her, are you sure what you saw was real? It could have been a dream or I don't know. You're pretty exhausted. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. Everything is a blur. Don't tell the others I said that. I have to hope it wasn't just a dream. What's it like to be a Mender? Mender, I guess I've never really thought about it like that. It's just a part of me. They knew very young that I would join the order. Born into it, you could say. My mother and father, both Menders. The guild is for lots of people now, builders and healers. Do they all pull lightning out of the sky? No, that's not normal. It's one of the reasons I know Juno. She's one of the council. She helps me control things like this, so we don't end up scaring people. How exactly does weaving work anyways? Well, the hardest part is usually seeing the threads. Everything is part of the tapestry. It's made up of threads woven together. If you can see the threads, you can manipulate them. I don't know how to explain it really. It's like trying to play a harp with invisible strings. Look at my staff, for example. Some menders carve intricate patterns in the wood to help them remember the shapes of, or like I said, hard to explain. Why is Bellower so far? I saw Grofheim as it burned. Oh. The thunder blew through it like a tempest. The Varl fell in the thousands. Most of the thunder left the city and headed south. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroying every town they come to or heading toward Arborang. Bellower stayed in Grofheim just for the sport of it, I think. As we fled to Einertoft, I thought he must want to wipe the Varl off the map completely, but then he came after us. Maybe he knew Ivor was the one who killed Reyes. Maybe, but let's just make sure he doesn't catch up. You think this is the end times? I don't know what to think. I wish I could give you a better answer. Even if we escape the dredge, the serpent said a darkness was covering the world. I don't know how long it will take or what it means even. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. The Menders are in Arborang. If we can find ships and make it the capital, we might have a chance. Alright. No, it's okay, Rook. I appreciate the talk. It's good to stay grounded. I spent all day worrying about serpents or sunder. I think a lot of people are intimidated or scared maybe of me. Don't worry, it's nothing new. I'm used to it. Maybe sometime we can talk about things that don't include the world ending. Maybe. Alright, let's rest a day. Scuffle's broken out in front of the house. Thief shouts one of your people as a group of strangers flee from your camp. Oddleaf is already running their direction. They took our supplies. You hear from nearby. Some men have been letting you. Some terse words are exchanged about whether anything had been stolen or not. You don't see who draws the first weapon, but it stops the conversation cold. Oh. Are we fightins'? We're fightins'. I already had her kill a human, or a Varl, so, you know, whatever. Let's go for it. You Let's go. She's gonna shoot. That's how it's gonna be, huh? No, I want you to go here. Sigrholm. Alright, you're down. And you? Can't get to you. How far does thread the needle go? Right. back. Eliminate you. I'm gonna hurt you. Let's get rid of you. Dang. Finish you off. Destroy your armor. I have no strength. You'll do very little damage to me. 1. Kill you. No damage. Oh, I should have killed you. Down to you. Ivor, Eyvind, and Onif. Yep. Alright, well. The thieves scatter pretty quickly when you start laying into them, but when you return to the caravan, you discover why even more. Oh my gosh. I have no choice but to buy more freaking supplies. Random storm. We don't feel safe here. I don't know anything about the menders or whatever, but we're going to leave and I hope you'll join us. It's like a couple dozen people, farmers and fires, like feel the same way. I'm going to join them and get ready to depart. It's time to go. Eyvind casts his eyes upon the ground, but doesn't protest. The caravan packs up and prepares to leave. Yeah, we need to go. We've got other problems, says Ivor. The whole place is flooded. We could try to walk the muddy parts, but it'll be slow going. We could try to float the caravan over the lake, but we might tip or get stuck. We could just go around the whole thing, but no idea how long that'll take. What do you think? I don't want to float across. Let's detour. Ugh, it's going to take a long time. Let's attempt to ford the river. Let's go. Pack everything up and take as much weight off the wagons as you can. Soon you're walking through ankle-deep water and thick mud, hoping that the rest of the caravan can hold out. Footing is sticky and slow, but the water isn't too deep outside the town. It takes you a while, but you manage to cross the enormous mud pit outside of Sigrholm with an intact, if not cranky, caravan of people. Alright, let's camp out. Heroes. How long are we down? Oh, everybody's good. So, Oddleaf I can promote for how much? 15? Okay. Alette I can promote for 20. I can promote him for 10. Let's go ahead and do that. Confirm. I can promote Oddleaf for 15. I think I want to hold for now. I'm just running low on renown and I need supplies, I feel like. Alright, well, we're going to go on the next episode. We'll see you then.